What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode. We are here today in Monroe, New York, in Rockland County, building a small pondless waterfall. Over the next 3 days, we're going to transform this hillside into a beautiful, beautiful waterfall that they can view from the back windows of the house and the new patio going in by Debbie from Mountain Pine Landscapes. We're going to be working along with them on this project. We'll build the waterfall. They're going to do the rest of the landscaping. And when she does the design, it always comes out awesome. And I cannot wait to see what it looks like. So this is the canvas we got to work with this morning. A nice little hillside. The only problem is the hill is facing in the wrong direction, and we got to bring that waterfall more in this direction. So when we start this off, we're going to start digging where you see those aqua block tops. We have 8 aqua blocks, small, going into this feature with a 4 to 7,000 SLD remote control pump. It'll have a 22-inch spillway up top, and when we start digging that area out for the basin, we need to go roughly about 14 inches down. We're going to take all that soil from the basin and place it to the right-hand side over there to build that area up on the hill. Most likely we'll have to bring in some fresh topsoil to finish the grade off. You can see here we're gonna have some large boulders dotted in the hill. Debbie wants those sporadically spaced for a more natural look. We are not looking to build another retaining wall here. We're looking to leave areas for plants to go in where they can fit in between the boulders and grow in over time. A couple of large plantings will be going up top. And once again, when Debbie does the plantings, it comes out magnificent. I cannot wait to see what this thing turns out to be in the next couple of weeks. So we got the basin pretty much roughed out. It's dug down roughly to 14 inches, a little bit deeper actually. We always like to level the bottom with sand. It makes it way easier later on to put the aqua blocks in the hole. Over in this front corner area, Raphael's gonna dig this down about another 7 to 8 inches. That's where the pump vault will sit. When I come with sand, we'll be able to fill that hole back in, make everything flat, mark out where the vault's gonna go, then dig that. We'll also backfill the blocks with sand for better compaction, and also the soil is very, very rocky here. After we get the basin in, then we'll be able to start working on the waterfall. We don't have any rock here with us today. We're gonna bring in rock later on this afternoon and tomorrow morning so we can start constructing the waterfall. The waterfall's not that long and not that tall, so I think a day or two, and we should be pretty good here in Monroe, New York. We're at the point of backfilling the aqua blocks. We like to use sand. It gives a nice even compaction all the way around the basin and protecting the liner also. You do it this side, that side, and this side, and that side. We still got to finish up over here, but then the basin will be in and we're ready to rock the waterfall tomorrow. So we're back at it for day 2. Yesterday I left and picked up the big machine, which was broken up at the last job. It was something simple, and thanks to Summit Bobcat, they were able to fix the pinch fuel line. Replace it with a new one, and we're back and running. We just brought some rock in this morning, and we're gonna get ready to start building this waterfall. We got one more truckload of rock out in the street. I'm gonna go get that right now, and then we can dump that and start building. So Ralphie got this first rock strapped up for day 2, and that's gonna go right here on the basin. And this is the rock that's gonna start our rock setting. We're gonna shrink this basin in so it's not a perfect square, and then start working on the waterfall with those beautiful rocks right over there. So we had to pull back the liner and the fabric in order to get this rock in place here. This rock is our spillway boulder, and it was a slight bit too tall, and we wanted to nestle in behind that right side framer. Like I said, we pulled that liner fabric back, dug that soil, and dug down a little hole. If that hole is too deep later on, we could put a little bit of gravel on top of the liner to make sure this stone sits perfectly at the right height. What's up? It's day 3, and I'm here with my teammates Alicio and Raphael, and we're working on getting all the edges all tucked in, and we brought some beautiful character boulders. They're in the truck right there behind me, and we're gonna get started. We gotta leave those outcroppings and spaces for Debbie from Mountain Pine to come in and do the finishing touches. Like I said in the beginning of the video, when she comes and plants a project, it normally looks amazing. She has a great talent of some rare plants, and we're gonna transform this little space in Monroe, New York. Stay tuned. When building water features like a pondless waterfall like we're doing here, outcrop boulders like that are very important that we're placing right now. And the reason for that is to spread out the rock work and then also retain the soil. You don't want to just look at a waterfall of rock. You want to see other rocks in the landscape. And by doing this, you accomplish that goal. All of our frame boulders are set on the right-hand side. We're moving on to the left-hand side, and we got to marry up to that big concrete wall and blend into the waterfall. This large boulder is much needed since it goes straight up right in that area. So it's 4:30 and it's crunch time on day 3. The waterfall's ready to run, but we're just finishing up the outside edges. Raphael got that spillway box all nice and hidden up there, and he's just working on tucking the rest of that liner. As far as everything else, we're pretty much complete. We have a lot of cleanup to do. Check out that all back there, but it's coming out awesome. So we haven't even got the waterfall running yet, and Debbie's already planting and placing plants around the waterfall. I told you she really loves to make it look spectacular, and I can already tell you that it's gonna look awesome. So I just got back to the waterfall to come pick up the small machine, and Debbie and her team from Mountain Pine Landscape did a tremendous job on the water feature. I knew she would, and I told you that from the beginning of the video. Don't forget to press that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell. And tune in the next week for a new video as we take you on to another adventure.